Well, this afternoon in Cooperstown, New York, Willie Mays will be inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame, along with the late Hack Wilson, who drove in 190 runs in 1930, a big league record that still stands, and the late Warren Giles, longtime president of the National League. Willie Mays, of course, is still very much alive. And the way he played baseball, like a pretty girl running barefoot through a meadow, as one sports writer put it, that memory will never die.
Ladies and gentlemen, Willie Mays.
Old Timers Day in Shea Stadium last month, an occasion honoring in part the election of Willie Mays to the Hall of Fame. Mays makes a lot of Old Timers games these days, not just in New York or San Francisco where he played, but for anybody who wants him, and everybody wants him.
There it goes. Cleon Jones makes the catch.
One day last week, they wanted him at the Sleepy Hollow picnic grounds on Staten Island, New York, for a charity softball game, which was held up from time to time so cars could cross the outfield to the parking lot. And Willie Mays was there, playing left field for the Say-Hay doctors against the Say-Hay lawyers, gimlet-eyed, intense as ever, but not getting much work. He did, however, make the game's final out a scorching liner. Mays is a businessman now, brusque and businesslike, and he fled as soon as his chores were finished. But not before he told us he harbors no jealousy at missing out on the windfall profits which free agency brought to some of today's players.
Let's put that around. What about the owners? I played 20 years and I got paid very good in 20 years. I made about 180 every year, so that wasn't bad, sir. And you can't look back over the things that you participated in and say, oh, gee, I wish I was young. That if is very hard work, and I don't look back. I'm going ahead. I'm doing very well now. Actually, I'm making more money outside of baseball than I did when I played, so I don't see why I should worry about what a younger fella gets. It's just a matter of I came along after Babe Ruth. They're coming along after me.
In his early years with the New York Giants, Mays' manager, mentor, and Svengali was Leo DeRocher, who knew it didn't matter when his prize rookie went hitless in his first big league series.
Leo gave me what you call motivation. The only thing he told me, just a couple of lines, you will be my center fielder as long as I'm manager here, and you really don't have to hit. Just go out and play center field. And I think by saying that, I think I relaxed a little bit, and I just started hitting without any problems.
The rest of us soon learned what DeRocher knew. Whether Mays was standing on the White House steps with President Eisenhower and other sports heroes, or robbing Cleveland's Vic Wertz with what has been called the greatest World Series catch ever, or making that effortless basket catch like a rabbit pulled out of a hat, or barreling into home plate with total abandon, or hitting more home runs than anybody except Babe Ruth and Hank Aaron, or batting more times, getting more hits, scoring more runs, and stealing more bases than any other man has in all-star games. Or whether he was playing out his string feebly with the New York Mets in his final playing days. No matter what Willie Mays did, he defined our dreams because he could do it all.
Well, in order to be a complete ball player, you have to like all of it. You just can't run and not hit home runs or hit for a batting average. I was an actor on the ball field, and I had to please the stand just as well as I was on stage or something. When I went to the ballpark, I tried to do things a little different sometime and make sure that the fans got their money worth.
If one word could describe Willie Mays' relationship with baseball, it would be joy. The joy he so clearly felt and made us feel. Although when Mays was elected to the Hall of Fame in his first year of eligibility by the highest vote total ever received, he used a different word.
It's difficult right now to even try to explain to you how much I love baseball and how much baseball means to me. I think we had what you call a love affair. I think the two together for 22 years have been terrific. I don't know how, if I'm saying it right or not, but this is the way I felt.
Maybe love is the best way to describe Willie Mays and baseball. He courted the Hall of Fame for 22 years. Today, they get married.